Me to join Audible.
0 people.
This is Audible. Recorded Books
4
presents an
seconds.
unabridged recording of the
Speech
Holy
off.
Bible, the Book of Genesis, narrated by George Guidell, Suzanne Torin, and Jonathan Davis. This translation of the Bible was developed by the American Bible Society and copyrighted by the Society in 1995. This recording is copyrighted 2003 by Recorded Books. And now, Genesis.
Genesis. About this book. The name Genesis comes from a Greek word meaning beginning. And this is a book of beginnings because it talks about the beginning of the universe, the beginning of the human race, and the beginning of the people of Israel. The first part of Genesis tells about creation and the human race up to the time of Abraham. Everything God created was good, but the first two human beings, Adam and Eve, disobeyed him and brought evil into the world. People became so sinful that God decided to send a flood to kill everyone except a man named Noah and his family. They worshiped God, and so God told them to build a large boat to save themselves and a few of each kind of animals and birds. After the flood, people again spread out over the earth, and most of them stopped worshiping God. The rest of the book of Genesis contains the story of Abram and his family. God chose them to be the beginning of his own special people. God also changed Abram's name to Abraham, and the name of Abram's wife, Sarai, to Sarah. Abraham and his wife Sarah had no children, but God promised that they would have a child and that their descendants would someday have their own land and be a blessing for all nations. Abraham and Sarah moved to Canaan, the land that God had promised to give their descendants. Abraham and Sarah had a son, Isaac, when they were very old. Isaac later had two sons, Jacob and Esau. As the book concludes, Jacob's 12 sons and their families are living in Egypt. One of these brothers, Joseph, had become the governor of Egypt. But Joseph knew that God would someday keep his promise to his people. The story of creation. Chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was barren, with no form of life. It was under a roaring ocean covered with darkness. But the Spirit of God was moving over the water. The first day, God said, "I command light to shine." And light started shining. God looked at the light and saw that it was good. He separated light from darkness and named the light day and the darkness night. Evening came, and then morning. That was the first day. The second day, God said, "I command a dome to separate the water above it from the water below it." And that's what happened. God made the dome and named it sky. Evening came, and then morning. That was the second day. The third day, God said, "I command the water under the sky to come together in one place, so there will be dry ground." And that's what happened. God named the dry ground land, and he named the water ocean. God looked at what he had done and saw that it was good. God said, "I command the earth to produce all kinds of plants, including fruit trees and grain." And that's what happened. The earth produced all kinds of vegetation. God looked at what he had done, and it was good. Evening came, and then morning. That was the third day. The fourth day, God said, "I command lights to appear in the sky and to set.
That's the end of your sample. The Holy Bible, Old and New Testament, by the American Bible Society. Listen to this audiobook, and thousands more like it, when you start a free Audible Plus 30-day trial. Whatever your mood, the Audible Plus catalog has you covered with Audible originals, audiobooks, and
Speech on.
podcasts, including
Zoom,
exclusive series.
5 minutes,
After
20
the trial,
seconds.
membership automatically
5
renews
minutes,
at
23 seconds.
$7.95 per month plus any taxes. Cancel anytime. Terms in your Alexa app. Would you like to start a free Audible Plus trial?
0 people.
No.
Zoom, 5 minutes,
Okay.
34 seconds. Viewfinder. Viewfinder. Focus unlocked. Stop recording video. Button.